fly are done, and to be honest with you, this pattern works extremely well. It's basically what you're doing is, I'll show you, this is the wing style you're tying. Basically putting a piece of foam through in between CDC feathers to give you a nice sort of winged or split winged CDC fly, and as I say, it's very simple to tie. Thread I'm going to be using, I'm just going to wax the thread just now, this is a brown, or a dark brown Uni 80, and all I'm going to do is start at the eye, come down about halfway along the shank, and then I'm going to remove the waste piece, and then come back up about halfway just to position the wings. Now CDC feathers, now in this fly I'm going to put 4 small feathers, one on top of the other, just line up the ends and with the natural curve. 4 feathers, all so one on top of the other, all the ends I've lined up, plus the natural curve of these feathers are going up the way. What I'm going to do is tie these forward of the eye, and you're looking, it can be the length of the hook or the shank, it's up to yourself. So we tie that forward of the eye, come round just with a sort of loose turn, and then bring the fibres on top. Now what I do there is just basically offer these ends towards myself, come over a couple of turns and allow then for me to twist and get them in position so they're sitting like that. Now it's always paste with a wee wipe of wax on at this point. Just see where your wing's sitting, just see it's in the right area, and that looks fine. And then come over the top with your scissors and cut at an angle like that, and this will help basically give you a taper. Now once you've cut away these ends, now don't throw these away, because these will make another fly easily, meaning another exact same fly. So basically if you look at, there's your wing, that'll be tied forward to the eye, and this here, because they've got the thick stems, is a wee bit more robust. The wing can get through it, dry it, and so in a rough water I would probably use more this one than the soft, but in a fine water then use the softer CDC feathers or fibres. So what I do is I just simply, in here you'll see, got a packet, all the cut ends. You either keep them on your desk and tie your next fly with it, or like I'm doing here, is just put it in the packet for the next time. It's not being stingy or mean with your feathers, it's just being common sense that you're tying 2 sort of different flies which are allowed to fish in different conditions. So anyway, there's your taper with the thread. Now just work your way down, just before you come round the bend, and then tie in a tail. Now in this fly, in this colour combination, I use a natural sort of ginger, which is like a light yellow, or you can use the actual, this is golden or golden olive. You can use that in the tail, it's up to yourself. But sometimes what I like to do is mix them. So if you get 2 or 3 fibres together with the ginger and the same in the yellow, just I bring them together, line them up. Once the ends I've lined up, tail them off. And don't be shy with the tail. And then just roll these fibres together, just roll them. We shall mix them up. Length of the tail, length of the hook, just offer it on the top, keeping hold of the ends, and then bring the thread turn underneath, let the tips go, and then pull up, and then lock that in with a turn on top. And that there spreads the fibre, as you can see, and that's fine. You could use microfiber Coq de Leon, I do use it, but in this one I'm just using the plain and Chinese cock hackle fibres, just the larger feathers. Now for the body, this is the Marc Petitjean CDC, this is the feathers here, the CDC feathers dyed. These are the natural, or wild, sorry, and these are the domestic sort of style that you would get. So what I do is just tie it onto offer it to the side of the hook with a turner to your thread, and then I just pull it into the tip of the feather. You want it as close as you dare go. There. And then tighten up and work your thread up. Now, the length of the body is basically like 2/3 the shank and 1/3 is the thorax. And what I'm going to do here is use a fine, you can use black, brown, dark olive. This is a dark olive foam. Just cut a thin slice off it. Just use a large pair of scissors and do that. And what I do first is just to split the wing. Just tear the tip so it, as you can see, it tapers it. Just tear a bit off. Tie it. Now the width here, you're looking around about 2.5 to 3 millimeters in this size, not much more than that. Just tie it at the back like you were going to do a thorax cover. Make sure it's tied in. Take the thread to the front, and then what I do is just basically bring this over and hold it down with a turner thread or the weight of the bobbin until I wind this up. And then all we do is just wind it up as a harrow. Work your way up and you'll see it forms a lovely body. And as you get to where you've tied in your foam, just take your turn off, allow it to go back, and then carry on up. Don't worry if you've got these fibres coming away, don't worry about that. Pull your wing up, and then get the turn, get the hackle right in, and just wind towards the eye. And then cross your thread, 2 or 3 turns in to make sure it's secure, trim away the waste. And you could trim these fibres back. You could leave some of them, you could. It's up to yourself. I may leave 1 or 2 there, just and it's into the wing, just trim them back a bit, don't want them too long. And then you want to split the wing. You want 2 CDC feathers, or 5, you put 4 in there you see, so you want 2 either side. See how they're going. I've got a stubborn feather here, there we are. Just bring it through. You can see that, just like that. Hold them up. Come in with a turn. And then just making sure I've got a wee bit of wax on my thread at this point. Another one, and then come in and trim away. And I want to keep this as thin as possible, so I'm basically taking a couple of turns there and then come in and tidy up with the whip finish at the same time as, I mean, normally you would go down, tidy up and then whip finish. I'm doing it all in the one go. Just trim the thread away, take that wee fibre away, and there we are. Just put a wee bit of varnish just in the head area, all the way around. And just make sure the eye's clean. You can run a feather through it. And there we go. And that's just basically your CDC done. Very simple. Easy to tie. And you can fill your box really quick.